August the 3rd. Terrence Crawford is a humdinger of a boxer, and technically I have a little bit of interesting information to talk about him. Guys, I was going to review the full fight, but now after knowing information that goes by a YouTuber named Fight Film that just released a video of something of loaded glove question mark about 12 hours ago while making this podcast and reading out the entire 28-minute video, now I'm a little bit interested, but we'll get to that part sooner or later. So guys, I do like to squeak out in all these fights as quickly as can. So 5-0 fighter named Ziad Alamayouf gets a majority draw against Mikhail Bolik, a jobber. 6 wins, 7 losses, and this 5-0 guy, majority draw. It's crazy that one judge gave him 59-55, but the others give it 57 even. And as for all scorecards for some fans, they did say that Ziad did had some okay work in the first round, third round, and barely had the fourth round. And then suddenly his opponent Bolik demolished him in a fifth and sixth round, even when they thought that he was already winning the fight. Come round 2, it was a close fight. It would have been Bolik win, and it would have been a Ziad win. But two judges had it different. Yeah. So, yeah, that's the end of that guy's bust. What makes it interesting, guys, that 19-0 Steven Nelson taking on Marcus Vasquez in the super middleweight. As a 20-0 and no contest at one point, it's going to be interesting to know what we'll get ourselves into, because as a boxer, Nelson has done some interesting, surprising facts into his boxing career. Yes, with a 1-draw basis and a 1-no contest, it's going to be interesting when you look at it. There was nothing much about the fight. It was an interesting fight, but yet again, it was just too easy. Steven Nelson got the better of him. He blowed him up in round 1. Marcus did have some interesting moments in round 2, which might have been his better round, but thinking it was going to get better after that? No. Came to round 3, and Steven just bullet him in round 3, dropping him down twice, and again in the fifth round once, in the first seconds of that fight, and the fight was over by KO. Fun fact, guys, in California rules actually states that even if a referee waves out the count or stops the fight while the opponent's standing, in California, they don't rule it as a TKO. They rule it as a KO. So take that for what you will. But mostly the referee counted him out in the fifth round. But in other fights, there's going to be more other fights that's surprising. And the surprising fight, guys, would have to be Andy Cruz. Andy Cruz is 3-0, and he's already defended his IBF International belt for a 4th time against this 36-1 fighter, Antonio Moran. He got him down in round 7. During the final seconds of the fight, he was throwing everything he did and managed to win out the fight in his 4th fight. He's rated number 22 in the world right now in lightweight. He's been boxing since July the 15th, 2023, but yet again, he's not much of a knockout person, considering his 2 fights were domination 10-round fights, and the other was a 3-round KO in December. Come February, that was a decision. And then in August, over 1 year after his debut, he's in. It's crazy of how boxing goes, but yeah.